rolling, probably catch up to me one day. But for now, you can see me headed down that runway, run.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Hardbody Ty, and for today's video, I have not done a video in quite a few weeks. Anyway, wanted to touch in with you guys. I haven't talked to you in a while. I've been extremely busy. So that's good busy though. Good busy means good for you guys, and we're working on things for this channel and so many other things. So I do appreciate, I see my subscribers went up even though I wasn't recording videos, so I don't know how that happened, but I appreciate the love. Anyway, guys, for today's video, I want to talk about cheat meals. And what I mean by cheat meals are meals that do not fit in your macros. Things that, if you're somebody who does a if you fit your macros type of eating strategy or something like that, this video is not for you. These are for people who strictly go off the radar. They eat clean 6-7 days a week, and they want to have a day where they eat whatever they want to eat. Straight up, they cheating. You're out here cheating, and I'm going to give you some advice on how to get away with cheating. Not on your wife or your girl or your man or whoever you're dealing with, okay? But if you want to cheat, how do you do it? What is the best way to cheat, right? First off, you got to understand cheat days have really no rules. You can eat what you want. You can drink what you want, as much as you want, how much you want. Okay? That's the point of a cheat day. It does not fall within the guidelines of your diet, of your exercise plan, of your training. It's the one day you can splurge, indulge, do whatever you want. That's the beauty of it. But these days can hurt you. Some people like to do cheat meals where they simply give themselves one meal maybe out of the week where they can eat what they want and then go back to their diet. People like me, I like a whole day. I cannot eat one meal and then be good. I need a whole day to eat whatever I want. And these are days I usually, on the weekends, where I have big dinners, big lunches. I like dessert. I eat my ice cream. I go to the movies. I order the biggest popcorn with the biggest Coke, not Diet Coke, none of that. I want the real sugar, and I go with that. And I don't schedule these. I mean, I schedule my cheat days, but I don't schedule these meals. There's no fasting. It's simply a day where I don't have rules. I don't have boundaries or limits to what I can do for that day. I can eat what I want, as much as I want, whenever I want, until the end of the day, of course. But you need to keep this in mind. You need to have an off switch. And what I mean is an off switch is a lot of people who start dieting, they get 3 or 4 days of really, really good progress. They've been working out consistently. They've been eating right consistently. And what happens is after the 3rd or 4th day, they say, you know what? I think I earned a day that I can have a cheat meal. I think I earned it. And you really didn't earn it, but you feel you did. And, I understand you may be having cravings. And what ends up happening is a cheat meal or whatever turns into a cheat day turns into a cheat week turns back into square one where you first started. And if you're somebody who just lost their first 5, 10, 15 pounds while you're getting on some new nutrition plan, one real bad weekend can undo all of that. I know they may tell you, oh, one day's not going to hurt, but one day usually turns back into those old habits to where you're back at square one. I'm telling you from experience, okay? I may not look like a fat guy. I'm not a fat guy. The camera just not in focus. There we go. I'm not a fat guy. Put it on autofocus. But what's going on here? Stupid camera. Anyway, I've lived this, and so what I'm telling you is it's real easy when you're cutting. Actually, I went through this a couple weeks ago. Friends came in town, was eating whatever I wanted to eat, and it was really, really hard to look at broccoli, chicken, spinach, lean beef. It was really hard to look at it the same way when I was eating coconut shrimp and drinking beers and just having fun. Like I forgot what it was like to just have fun. Fun is fine, but you got to have an off switch. Just like when we go to work and we have off days, you got to have that switch to when you're like, look, it's time to get back into my mode. And so what I want to instill to you guys is don't let a cheat day be the end of everything. So I'm going to show you right now how you cheat. And I'm going to show you how I cheat and what I do. When I have cheat days, the first thing I do is I make sure I'm still getting my water. Maybe not a gallon to the T, but I'm still drinking water. Well, most of my meals, I still have water. Now, I may have beers or something later on in that night. I may have my soda or whatever. But the first meal is usually going to have water with it. Again, you can do what you want to do. It's cheat day. Don't have rules. I'm just telling you what I do, okay? After that, food is whatever. If I want 6, 7 pancakes with cane syrup, not maple syrup. I'm talking about cane syrup, okay? Cane syrup. I may have some of that. Bacon. Don't even count the slices. Just ridiculous amounts of bacon. No pork. Turkey bacon, which you can have while, you know, you can do whatever. But I just go through my meals as I normally would. But this is the thing. I never have a cheat day on an off day from training. So it's always post-workout when I start my cheat day. First thing I do on cheat day is I have my water. I get up, I work out, whether that's some high-intensity cardio, whether that's my weightlifting days, whatever it is, boxing, whatever I got going on. And then I'll eat whatever I want throughout the day. But I also have a cutoff time. So even if I'm out late that night, I don't eat after 10. You got to think, if we're going out and we're clubbing or whatever, I may still get some calories from liquor or whatever I'm drinking, but I don't eat any full meals because I'm not a big drinker. I don't get drunk anymore. I just simply drink to enjoy the occasion. Like, I don't get slizzard. I've never been into that. I've had some stories I could tell you. But anyway, we're getting off subject. I don't eat after 10 p.m. on cheat day, even on cheat days. I eat whatever I want. Usually by the time 7, 8 o'clock comes, I've ate so much food, I don't want to eat anymore. I've gotten all my cravings out. So that's another thing. If you're going to have a cheat day, try to have a cutoff window where you're like, look, I'm not going to eat after this point. I'm going to eat whatever I want all day, but after this, it stops. Give yourself that mental refresher. Get all the cravings out of you. So you know when you wake up bright and early the next day, it's back on the grind. Another thing for a cheat day, whatever you're going to buy, don't buy it for the house. Buy it for the meal. That's the best advice I can give you. I'm telling you from experience. If you're going to eat Oreos that day, if you're going to eat ice cream, if you're going to eat cookies, whatever you're going to eat, brownies, if you're going to make brownies, do not have enough to where you're going to have it sitting there the next day because you're going to be tempted to go right back into it. If you got kids, stay away from the kids' food, man. Don't eat out your kids' your snacks and everything they got going on. Limit the cheat meal to a meal. Limit the cheat day to a day. That's the best. I'm telling you, it's the best advice I can give you because so many people have been hitting me up like, well, what do you do? How do you stay lean even though you eat this, this, and this? It's because I have a cutoff time and I'm really, really disciplined with that switch. And so you're going to have to figure out what works best for you. But as far as the day goes itself, there are no rules. Just make sure you're very sensible with cutting it off and leaving it off. Don't let it turn into a week, into a month, and you're back 30 pounds heavier than you were when you started. Because I've seen people have 15-pound swings based on how they've been cutting and then letting it rebound right back into the old weight. Anyway, guys, that's just a video I wanted to drop. I have not dropped a video in a while, so I want to talk to you guys. I missed you on YouTube. Anyway, the advice is free. Hustle or soul separately. Holla at your boy. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'm back on YouTube, baby.